Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video today for the Air Sign Collective. Let's see what messages the universe wants to channel into the tarot reading today. So we're growing, the channel's moving on quite along. We have some heavy energies today. We're dealing with rain and bugs and whatnot. My speech is being affected as well, so we'll definitely be saging at some point, probably after the readings, once I'm done with the readings for today. But air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, let's see what the universe has to say. What messages do we need to deliver? Yeah, I'm sitting on the opposite side of the tree today. So you can still see the sun as the sun is going down. Very thoughtful, right? Alright, so grounding the reading today for the air signs, we have standing in your element, King of Air. This would be Aquarius energy, strong silent type, very cool, calm, and calculated, collecting and gathering information. Aquarius has foresight as well, dealing in the future and the past. I'm actually playing a video game right now, although I should be writing. I downloaded this video game about a year ago, and I'm finally getting into it. It should probably take me about 8 hours or something to finish it. And it's about the Order of the Golden Dawn, or the Golden Order, and pretty much the origins of all these secret societies and world events, pretty much dictated by super rich people and people with high connections in different places. They get drunk and talk about world events and how they're going to control the world and things like that. There's like no action in it. It's kind of like a movie, but you just pick different choices and different options and things like that, or what you want each character to say. So you have the politician, you have the occultist, and then you have I forget what the other one was, but I went with the occultist. So I'm learning like all these different techniques and hacks you can use to make people say things you don't want them to say. It's a funny game, but it goes and it tells all this stuff about all these historical events. You wonder and you sit back like, wow, so this is how the world was created. And they've shown things like that before in games like what was it, Assassin's Creed. You know, they always hide stuff like that in pop culture, and that's why they say geeks or nerds run the world. The grunts are out on the front lines, but a well-rounded person can lead an army or sit back and, you know, like they would say in Game of Thrones, man. You know. All right, so we got some interesting cards here. We got Ace of Cups. First of all, grounding your reading today, standing in your element, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, thinking about the future and the past, or an eccentric insight on topics. We got Ace of Cups, dealing in heart communication, heart chakra, opening yourself up to receive gifts from the universe, being in the highest vibrational frequency, confident in your emotions. The Sun, major arcana after Ace of Swords. That means you're bringing in love at some point, or you're illuminating or showing the possibilities of working on yourself emotionally. This is also a download from the universe as well. The Sun typically is viewed as a child on top of a white horse or a pale horse. So you could be bringing in some type of spiritual insight at a rapid pace. Because horses are quick, aren't they? Or they're strong of some sort. So it could be a strong message. That's Leo energy. Nine of Swords. Could be slight confusion as well, or apprehensiveness with the swords. People have their doubts, or maybe you have your doubts as well. This could be a saving grace, or maybe you're seeing a lot of birds at this time, birds that you don't normally see, or there could be interesting activities with birds for the first time that you're noticing. Could be losing sleep as well, or just staying up at night. There's an invisible bed here. I never saw that before. I swear, every time you look at these cards, you see something different. Then we got Temperance here, the Earth Angel, breaking generational curses and old patterns and bad habits, bringing balance to the situation. So this is Sagittarius energy. You've been on a great journey and you've learned something, gained some type of intelligence or some type of knowledge or wisdom at some point. Could have a Sagittarius around you. Two of Pentacles, balancing your finances. Could be on a budget at this time. This could also be research, juggling books, if it's tangibles, right? I wouldn't necessarily say ideas, although it looks like she's channeling ideas. You know what, as a matter of fact, on the Two of Pentacles, it typically looks like someone is channeling ideas, but bringing them down to the earth plane. So you're studying. How am I getting studying here? Yeah, some type of spiritual download here. I'm wanting to use more enigmatic words. Trying to stay grounded here, but there's a message here, some type of insight being delivered toward you, or someone is trying to deliver or relay a message to you. And just like I said, I wanted to use more I guess you would say complicated or more insightful words. We have the Knight of Swords coming up, trying to get their point across. Again, could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Cups. Daydreaming here, some type of apprehensiveness, or I wouldn't necessarily say a lack of creativity, but this is immature behavior here, not knowing how to perform said talent. Yeah, it has to be some type of teenager, or why am I getting past love here? Because there's a spiritual connection here. And we all know energy is never destroyed. It's only lost and transferred to another vessel. And then we have Four of Wands. It's asleep. And then right after that, we have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, togetherness, multiple personalities, or oneness. We all know people look at Geminis as having mental disorders. But people put labels on these things. That's how they control the world, with words and numbers and symbols and all these different things. There is a sort of higher knowledge, just like energy and wind, that we act like we can't see or feel. But these energies are definitely alive, and there's people down here that deal in nefarious activity that know how to manipulate these energies in ways they shouldn't be manipulating them. But this is some type of, this is definitely some type of love connection here. Or this is one gathering, maybe a soul tribe, or your twin flame or soulmate. This would have to be with the Lovers, because we have Ace of Cups as well, along with the Sun. These are all major arcana. Temperance. Two of Pentacles is all about bringing balance to this situation. You can finally rest here. This is yeah, pretty interesting. Could be meeting your divine counterpart. This is a lot of life lessons learned harshly, as it always is, of course. Nine of Swords. Not knowing yourself, or repeating the same thought patterns and bad habits over and over. It's like you've been given the wrong downloads. Maybe like a mistaken identity disorder or something like that. It could be an identity disorder or a mistaken identity is what I'm getting. Make me sound crazy. Well, the reading is being grounded by the King of Swords, which is Aquarius. The one that thinks a lot, and then the one that talks a lot here, which would be two people, the Lovers. It could also be an interracial relationship, or the older and the younger. More experienced one and the more experienced one. But we do have Five of Swords here, which was the last card, bringing confusion here. This is hesitation. Again, he looks like he's had some type of amnesia. Again, could be dealing with some type of identity disorder or mistaken identity. You are you could have been isolated at some point. Do we have isolation here? Yeah. Isolation. We have the Five of Swords with the Four of Swords, which brings you Nine of Swords. This is isolation. This is mental, yeah, some type of can people have friggin' brain transplants? What the heck? I don't know what the government is into, but this is my transplant card. This is apprehensiveness and not knowing how to do things, or not knowing how to approach a situation in a mature way. So it could be that as well, dealing in multiple storylines here. This definitely looks like a brain transplant. Again, it could be some type of mistaken identity. You really want to really go out there. They could be transferring people's souls into other people's souls. This could be like vessel hopping. But how could you do that though? This is the 3D realm. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's see. Air signs. Let's go ahead and pull some Moonology and some romance angels. But yeah, I see an important connection coming in here that you may not want to ignore. May be able to help you balance and temper yourself. You're definitely going to have to keep your heart space open. That's how you generate the most abundance. You're being spiritually guided here by your ancestors, which would be the sun, receiving downloads, which is reveals things to you. It brings the light. You could also be dealing with an earth angel as well with the temperance. Lovers here. Most likely getting past life connections as well. We'll see what the oracles has to say. There's a lot of information being delivered at this time. Make sure you receive your downloads. Like, share, comment, subscribe, add value to the channel so that we can continue to grow. Prosperity lies ahead. Could be dealing with a Taurus. New moon in Taurus. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So you've been grounding yourself and putting forth a lot of earth energy here. That's why we get the Two of Pentacles. You're balancing contracts and balancing maybe talents, maybe information, knowledge, and things like that. Be bold and make the first move. The initiate. I'm pretty sure you have Aries somewhere in your chart as well, or you're taking on leadership qualities. All right. See what the romance angels has to say for your reading today, air signs. I'm getting solid investments as well. Try your hand in the stock market. You're going to need to be getting into investments as well. That's for the general overall collective. If you're cross-watching. All right. Romance angels. What do we have to say for the air signs today? All right. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Could be dealing with separation at this time or a long distance connection. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Could be some type of new religious factor, or you're needing to open yourself up emotionally, again, in order to receive your abundance. In order to continue to receive your downloads. Opposite, it would be this, or an upside down sun. Someone that doesn't receive communication at all, or the correct downloads. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So you're going to have to, as a child would, be an open vessel. Learn how to express yourself as well. Me, myself, I get into storytelling and art and things like that. A lot of writing endeavors. And like I said, I'm playing video games right now. People want to know how I got so smart, or how am I so intelligent, or how I say all these big words. Well, not only did I go outside and play with my friends, I spent a lot of time in the house playing video games. Learning how to read, write, and count the things that normally I didn't waste my time playing shooting games as much. Trust me, I had my fun playing GoldenEye, like, and all these other games. Like, seriously, there's multiple ways to learn some things, and we shouldn't box ourselves in. But that's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.